All right, Shalom Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Kwadash, for allowing me to do the lesson. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and salutations to the elect, whom the Lord have given ears to hear. Now, I found this on the Newsbreak app. It says, U.S. Capitol hit by massive dark web cyber attack. And is yet another loss, another L, as Jake say, another L for Babylon the Great. Now, when I read this, first thing that came to mind was the elections and how that would be affected. As we all know, and as various, news and just various, pretty much everyone, everyone I've been watching as far as brothers and, the different alternative news media that they've been watching, like pretty much however this election goes down, there will be no winners. And the Most High, as is written of in Isaiah 47, is revealing his place for the scum that it is. Now it says personal information of more than 3,000 congressional staffers has been leaked across the dark web in a wide-ranging cyber attack on the Capitol, according to reports. Internet security firm Proton found over 1,800 passwords used by staffers in Congress available on the dark web. Through an investigation of exposed accounts among U.S. political staffers, according to the Washington Times. Proton, which is based in Switzerland and worked with U.S. base from Castella Intelligence on the investigation, estimated that almost 1 in 5 congressional staffers had personal information available on the dark web. Proton said the leaks came from several sources, including social media, dating apps, and adult websites. In one instance, the report found that a single staffer had 31 passwords exposed online. The full report said that around 3,191 staffers were affected by the leaks overall. What the hell? Why isn't that Salakia? I don't know why it's not giving me the whole page now before. Whatever. But, let's read. Let's see what the people have to say. Wow, look at this one. I am an analyst on the dark web all day poking around. If anyone knew the truth or what the dark web provides, I'm not sure they can handle it. And it's all types of child sacrificing, PORN, all types of beast. It's all types of what a name denotes it, dark web. All right. Where all the, the backdoor deals go down, so to speak. So this is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Whereas you see, okay, this place is doing that place is doing this. But America, that place is squeaky clean. The Lord is showing the inside, as written of in, let me grab it. Because it speaks about America being like a cup, or Babylon, rather, which is the same, being like a cup in the Lord's hand. But inside that cup was full of abominations. Yeah, this is Revelation 17, verse 4. So as you see, this is a breakdown of Revelation 17:3. Let me start at the top. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will shew thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Now as you read in the chapter, I believe the 16th verse, it speaks about the waters being other nations. Mm-hmm. 15. And he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. So it says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Because when you get in bed with America, you have to accept various vile things. You know, best believe you got the president of Russia, the president of France, the president of Germany, coming and visiting America and partaking in the various vile acts just to receive the money and the continual help that America provides. There was a show from Netflix. The Apostle Ramla was going into it at one point. I can't remember it, but pretty much in this show, oh yeah, it's called The Family. Right, it says an enigmatic conservative Christian group known as The Family wields strong influence in Washington, D.C. in pursuit of its global ambitions. Decent show, definitely check it out. But it goes into how these the kings of these nations, it says with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. So that show pretty much goes straight into that. How they have various meetings, in which the presidents or someone higher up, very high up, will come, pretty much to these brunches or these parties that this so-called family, or this, which we know it today, as the shadow government, if you will, the elite, that they hold. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been drunk by the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit of into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemies, having 7 heads and 10 horns. So as you saw, the woman sitting on a scarlet-colored beast is Babylon, America, having 7 heads and 10 horns, because America runs pretty much NATO and the EU. Whereas they're supposed to, come together and make unilateral decisions, but it's not necessarily the case. So I got it written down. It says scarlet colored beast goes into Revelation 12:3, the great red dragon. Scarlet is red. And then it says 7 heads, which is a Greek, Spanish, British, French, Romans, Germania Major, and Germania Minor. Germania Major and Germania Minor. And the 10 horns go into let me see something. Right, so these were, it says the original 12, but you have to exclude Canada and the US. It's been a while since I went over this. But it says Belgium, Denmark, France. You know what? Let me see something. Slovakia. Here we go. It's real blurry and pixelated, but let me see. So there's 7 heads: Germania Major, the Rome, French, Spanish, Germania Minor, British, and the Greeks. And the 10 horns is Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Greece, Ireland, England, West Germany. Pretty close. Nevertheless, that's the 7 heads and the 10 horns, in which the horde ruleth over to this day. And right now it's more than 28 in the NATO, a part of NATO. But it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Right? So when you look in the earth, and when you look at all the bad things, all the wars, all the child sacrifices, all the, deaths, all the people dying from various, vaccinations, and, all the children going missing, best believe America, somehow, some way, is a part of that, is the reasoning for it. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And an angel said unto me, oh, shoot, Salakia. My point was in verse 4, Salakia. All right. But it says, having a golden cup in the hand of abominations and filthiness of her fornications. And you could always just look up on YouTube, Revelation 17 breakdown, GMS. Right, but I gotta go. Really, I was been supposed to leave, but gotta get something in, edify the elect. So this is what we're seeing now. Various instabilities, in American structure. Here it is. How can you make America great again when that which is going to be used to make America great is being exposed? But hey, the scriptures tell us in the book of Isaiah, was it Isaiah 46? Because this is almost like a omen, not a but this is like a foretelling of how weak this place is and how you cannot trust this place. Isaiah 42:9. Was it one in Isaiah 46? Yeah, I like this one too. But let's go to Isaiah 42:9. Then we're going to jump to Isaiah 46:10. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Right? And the Lord is showing us how unstable this technology is. So why put your trust into it? Which is what this devil is constantly pushing out there as the next best thing for this economy. It says, just look at, the 2020 situation and what came out of that. I always say, when you look at that situation, why was the person that had the most to say a tech giant? It says, Isaiah 49, verse, what is it? 46, I'm bugging. 46, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And the Lord's pleasure is to destroy Babylon from the inside out, as is written of also, I will destroy them with the spirit of my mouth, through his prophets, which are speaking in the midst of this place, all right, revealing all of, the scum, and then his own people. And then once, the elect is waking up through the preaching of the prophets, then he will destroy them with the brightness of his coming. And this place is going down. The scriptures say, O Babylon, which ought to be destroyed. So if that, shalom to the elect.